Have you ever wondered how your earnings stack up compared to your friend group? Are you interested in learning which states and which industries pay the highest in Australia? If you are, this video is for you. The ABS has just released its 2024 average income data for Australians, and this information is very useful for you to be able to compare what you earn compared to your peers, to your friends groups, and to age groups that are older and younger than you. If you hang out to the end of the video, we'll talk about which industries pay the highest and which states pay the highest. Now, if your income is lower than the averages, try not to get too bummed out. And I'm certainly not telling people to go out there and immediately quit their jobs, but this information is useful for you for making decisions around your employment. Because as the saying goes, money doesn't buy happiness, money does buy comfort. And if you do enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button. It's free to do so. If you want to see more content from me, then consider joining the community and hitting that subscribe button. The first age bracket is the TikTokers, 15 to 19 years old. And employment in this age group has increased over the years. In the 1980s, around 18% of young people held part-time employment. Nowadays, that number is closer to 50%. And the most common jobs in this age group are construction and jobs in the accommodation and food services industry, the good old Macca's jobs. In this age bracket, the females do a little bit better than the males, as the females earn an average of $42,000 a year and the males earn an average of $40,000 a year. Unsurprisingly, these are the lowest averages amongst all age groups, but these are predominantly teens just entering the workforce. However, the biggest jump in wages occurs in the next age bracket. The 20 to 24 years age group is a whopping 50% increase in wages on the TikTokers. And the most common jobs in this age group are sports and fitness workers, bar attendants, baristas, and other hospitality workers. Wages between males and females are pretty close in this age bracket, with females earning an average of $62,000 a year and males earning an average of $61,000 a year. Next, we start to move away from Gen Z and into the millennial age groups, with the 25 to 34 years age bracket. And as we start to move up the age groups, the number of jobs available starts to fan out and become more plentiful. And this is because people are starting to finish their university degrees, starting to finish their apprenticeships or traineeships. The most common jobs in this age group are tradespeople, medical professionals, childcare supervisors, and dental assistants. And the average wage for males in this age group is $83,000 a year, and for females it's $78,000 a year. The age group 35 to 44 is the most common age for people to buy a house, and according to the stats, these are your peak earning years. People are fully qualified, they've generally found a job that they like, and so these are your highest income earning years. After 44 years of age, your income starts to tend to go down. And as I discussed earlier, this age group has the widest number of occupations due to everyone being fully qualified and generally settled in their job. The average income for males in this age group is $103,000, and these are your peak earning years. The average income for females in this age group is $83,000, and the next age group is when we start to see some declines. And as we've seen the job market open up as people have gotten older, we've now reached the age group where it's starting to compress a little bit. And from the age group of 45 to 54, there's a 1% decrease in wages on the prior age group. The average income for males in this age group is $101,000, and for females it's $85,000, and these are your peak earning years as a female. The next two age groups slowly continue to reduce in terms of number of jobs available and wages as people start to gradually move towards retirement. For the 55 to 59 years age group, the average income for men is $96,000 a year, and the average income for women is $83,000 a year. And for the 60 to 64 years age group, the average income for men is $86,000 a year, and for women it's $72,000 a year. As promised, let's now look at the states that pay the highest. And the state that pays the highest, once you take an average of all male and female wages, is, drumroll, the Australian Capital Territory. And the reason for this is where all the politicians live. And an average income for a senior politician starts at around $300,000 a year. And this also means that the ACT also pays the highest for female wages due to these politicians living there. For males, the highest paying state is Western Australia, which is largely dominated by the mining and resources sectors, with the export of iron ore, liquefied natural gas, and other agricultural products. Let's now look at the top 10 paying industries, starting at number 10. Construction, with an average income of $94,000 a year. Number 9 is transport, postal and warehousing with an average income of $98,000 a year. At number 8, health, care and social assistance with an average income of $98,000 a year. Number 7, education and training with an average income of $105,000 a year. Number 6, public administration with an average income of $105,000 a year. Now let's look at the top 5. Coming in at number 5 is electricity, gas, water and waste services with an average income of $116,000 a year. At number 4, professional, scientific and technical services with an average income of $116,000 a year. At the top 3 now, number 3, financial and insurance services with an average income of $118,000 a year. Number 2, information media and telecommunications with an average income of $126,000 a year. And number 1, I'm sure you can guess, is the mining sector with an average income of $156,000 a year. I really hope you enjoyed that video and that will help you with your employment decisions. Leave me a comment below and let me know you think about the top 10 or any of the average incomes that was discussed during this video. And as I said, it's free to subscribe, it's free to like, and I'll see you in the next video.